What's the definition there, Hashim? Something about a perceived threat. Overreaction to a perceived threat.
It's got the confidence.
For assistance to bowlers to cover the off stump. Does pose.
That's nicely bowled. Very nicely bowled. Just coming back a fraction and just clamping down at the last minute.
It helped.
Just 3 slips now. Straight again, so the line has changed a little bit from Mohammad Abbas. It's cricket. It's going to be tough for the batsman. Naseem Shah. That's an outside edge, but there's a vacant area down there.
Fuller length again from Naseem Shah. Same delivery to Aiden Markram, went to the covers for 4. It's the same result for Temba Bavuma. Thickish edge though. Goes different area in the field, but it's the same result. South Africa will be very happy with that. Ticking along. Partnership already sitting at 31. Pakistan will be feeling they need to make a breakthrough really soon.
Yeah, they did some hard work last night. There's that the neck twist from Bavuma these days. Certainly not something he used to do. It's something he's introduced into his big wicket bat last night for Mohammad Abbas after 3 years on the sidelines.
I think Pakistan must not as a wicket-taking option for Pakistan.
Solid punch into the covers. Nicely timed. Back for the second.
Yeah, so far it's South Africa in the first half an hour or so. Pakistan needed a wicket to start off the proceedings with.
No weather in the vicinity at this stage, and hopefully that's going to be the case for the entire day. There we go, the neck twist.
It is a bouncer.
Oh, that's done a little bit. That's started just outside the off stump. It's a good lead. 10 runs. They've lost 5. 4-7-4 for Australia. Smith's 34th Test 100. Magnificent work. He joins Lara, Yunus Khan, Sunny Gavaskar and Mahela J. Wardner on 34 Test 100s. Magnificent knock it was. And Labuskakni, 72 of 145 deliveries. Bumrah again in the wickets, 4 for 99. In control, Australia.
Yeah, that's true, Ramiz. You get the feeling that they've given South Africa a lifeline this morning.
Inside edge. Going nice and fine. It's going to end up being 4 runs.
Mohammad Abbas being the pick of the 2 bowlers. He's produced these deliveries. He's been on the mark this morning. He's hovered around the 4th and 5th stump line looking for a bit of nip. That one nipping back. Aiden Markram in the form he's in managed to get the bat down in time, and the inside edge for 4, and you take that as a batsman, particularly when you've been.
So he's 8 overs yesterday. A good night's sleep. Would have been bursting to go this morning. It's another good over. Inside edge for 4 off it. 105 for 3. There's a period of sport pegged by the South African batsman. Once they get past that, and that's a fine shot, really nicely played. That is just superbly controlled.
Yeah, another throwdown kind of a delivery from Naseem Shah, and easing into that drive. This time it's Bavuma. His balance has been so good, and have a look at this smash. Lovely shot. Once again, pure timing. Just got behind the line of that one and easing it through the offside.
Yeah, he's worked hard this morning. He's left well outside off stump. He's waited for the bad ball, and Naseem Shah has been the bowler to offer the most bad balls this morning. And South Africa have been quick to capitalize many times as a batsman. You'll hit it in the middle of the bat, and it's a good sign of a good player, and he finds the gaps.
I mean, how good's his balance again? We've seen his balance being...
He's been very disciplined, showing why he's been South Africa's premier batsman.
Seems to be so calm because I think he's sorted his technique. He's making sure that his head is straight, almost at the non-striker's middle stump. And so once that's sorted, then you can do the other stuff, pick up the length and play the shots. And there's so many batsmen in world cricket these days who are worried about their technique. So once your mind is all jumbled up, whether your bat is coming down straight or at an angle, you're not able to then proceed or progress as a batter. And I think he's sorted his technique so well. The balance is good. He doesn't go across the line of the ball anymore. So he can do that all day long.
But Hash, what do you know about it?
Nah, just what I've heard you talk about, Hazy.
If anyone in the way the last 30 years I've been...
Beautifully played. Had to stay very balanced as he tried to work that leg side. And a good contact with the ball to get it away for 4 more.
Yeah, I think the word balance stands out for me there. Palm has had a bit of fortune this morning, a few edges, but when he has found the boundary like that, the balance has been good. He's worked it through mid wicket. And you must feel they have been patient. Abbas has found a good zone this morning. The South African batters have been up to the task so far.
Yeah, for me, the aspect of Aidan Markham's game that's been impressive. He's obviously had a bit of a lean spell with regards.
Another lovely day.
But no sign of it as yet. More in the build-up, and Chris Morris keeps telling us that maybe it's going to evade us, maybe it's going to be wasted rain, and more rain at night time.
Yeah, still a little bit happening on this surface. And still challenging for batters. 114 for 3. And so Bavuma and Markram must have a little look, and a couple of fifers already.
Yeah, it's impressive reading. Obviously, that would suggest that he doesn't get to bowl all that often. Obviously, there was 2 test matches against England in particular where it was the spinners that kind of dominated and almost bowled every over. That was transpiring, but that's a wonderful start to his career, facts-wise and figures.
Whilst the other 3 operated. Dealt with it in the end, even if uncomfortably so. But one really goes quite hard at the ball, and now Polly was saying that he looks like he's softened things in the way he's played and give away runs here and there. $118 for 3.
Get the record. It's we had to wait, shame, with all the injuries he had at the back end. But one who definitely deserved to be top of the pops. Brilliant performer all around.
One spell of 150 where you knew he would say, give me the ball, it's time to do some damage. And most of the time it would happen.
Yeah, and the great bowler, so generally with 3 and 4 spells the team was bowled out. And captains would work around that. 120 for 3.
Got and trying to make it be effective, landed in the right area, and that was kind of my approach. And then he had that ability, if it was flat, you'd go to him and say, come on, just 4 overs, charge in, just ruffle a few feathers here. And then it's reversing. You know how effective he could be. We saw it in St. George's against Australia. It was probably his best performance with the reverse swinging ball. And then wrapping up a tail. Oh, that's a little feather of an edge on it from Temba Bavuma. And it's enough contact to take it nowhere near Rizwan. Smile on his face and brings him up a boundary.
I think the smile is because he thought, oh, I might get caught down the leg side. Caught up with it on the leg side and didn't get as much bat as he might have wanted, but it was enough. Enough to take it away from the keeper. Keeper can't get there, and away for 4.
It's actually interesting because that one was going down the leg side very early on. So Mohammad Rizwan would have seen it or had a good view of it on the offside. It could have been that one, but no damage done for Temba. We saw yesterday upon the effectiveness of fast bowlers. And
right, it's ready to go again.
Scampered single between these two. He's getting back to Darwin. That one at the RPL, and it took me, I reckon, the whole RPL to go through my 6 bottles of 2-litre Cokes. Dale had gone through his every single week. But a supreme athlete was Dale Steyn. He used to also
Yeah, some will say we each have different fuel. 127 for 3.
side edges regularly as South Africa did. And this partnership is starting to look pretty impressive for the South Africans.
Yeah, good hand. It's a nice shot, but also be particularly selective and sort of look to be positive, but cleverly so.
And there's the one that misbehaves. There's the one that stands up steeply, but there's no. Akram's kind of played so much of his 4-day cricket here, and he kind of knows that, hey, the odd one will misbehave. If it gets me out, it gets me out, but it's not going to affect the way I play. I'm still going to look to treat each ball on merit and try and play it accordingly.
I find
Will have an effect.
Yeah, and I think you get that feel that there's quite a lot of
and the chatter, the lack, and good performances. Nicely played. Fielder out there. It'll just be a single.
Yeah, I think when you've been in team environments as well, you do get form.
I love it when
it's for himself, and I think you're spot on. Worst enemy is your own one.
Yeah, there'll be ability and his sound in that regard, and the performances have come. Yes, there's that criticism of not enough hundreds over the course of his.
This is the kind of guy who could hurt you, and that's when I do feel if Markham gets himself in, he can move the game forward at pace.
Lovely. Just a beautiful shot. Caressed through the covers and away for 4. 35 done.
Partnership so important. I trail by 78, and how important for Bavuma and Markram not to allow this advantage to slip away.
Yeah, I think the focus has got to be 100%. The job has only begun, in fact.
Get underway after drinks. Here's Abbas.
You got to give credit to Mohammad Abbas. It's been what R+ bowling non-stop for him today.
He's almost bowled half of Pakistan's overs, and he's just one man alone. He's bowled 16 overs out of 35. So he's basically held up one end. Just needs support this morning from the other end. Becomes extremely difficult for the fielding team to make in.
It was always going to be a challenge.
In the near future, Pakistan could be staring down the barrel. The news just in that there is no injury to Khurram. They just haven't opted to bowl him this morning.
So Mohammad Abbas.
Amish, you want to take a guess of what Tema Bavuma's height is?
Stop it, Hash.
I think he's not 6'2".
End of the over, 130.
I like that short leg fielder to Bavuma because the ball has jumped.
It's wide on any day. Big chat in the last commentary stint about South Africa's. Who's fielder? The breakthrough Pakistan so desperately needed has come. And Temba Bavuma is the wicket to go down. Pakistan up and about.
I'm going to snatch the mic away from Hashim. And so it's my call then. You got him out.
No, don't place it on me. It was well ball. He picked it up. Threw a shot.
Yeah, it was a good delivery actually because he's been so meticulous around that off-stump line, Bavuma, but this was edged to the keeper, and so a great breakthrough earned by Amir Jamal, jumping up in the air and set Bavuma.